Hello everyone, it's Tuesday, summer's here, the sun is shining, and it's the most wonderful time to grab life, grab your business, grab your career, whatever it is, by the horns and go out there and live it fully. So, because this is our second last video here in this new home, and it builds on last week's video, which was all about helping you make life a little bit easier for yourself through looking at the end results, looking at the milestones, and really getting to grips with some of the goals moving forward. This week's chat is all about 5 really cool ways to help you apply that practically and into your life every day. So without further ado, which of these 5 ways helps you live life more fully? And so the first way that I'm going to speak about is about the breath. Just a simple breath. And I think just from that, you'll notice how I started off this video going, and the moment I just said breath and took a moment to breathe, all relaxed. And let me tell you something, breathing is the cheapest, quickest, and most freest way. There's no charge to breathing. And learning how to use your breath really helps to help harness life and grab it. So what do I mean by this? So think of it in terms of like a mindfulness practice. Your breath, you know, as somebody who meditates twice a day, I love it, it works for me. But I know it doesn't work for everyone. But there is really, the science backs it up. And if you look at my latest blog, there is a link to some great scientific studies there that point this out. Just 1 minute of focused breathing on you really shifts your physiology, opens up your creativity, and really allows those really great ideas to bubble up to the surface. Now, that normally comes from meditation as well, and that's how I do mine. But if you can't do your meditation or you're not one to meditate, just simply using 1 minute, that's 60 seconds. You can do that, 60 seconds of focusing on your breathing. If you're breathing shallow, is it deep? Is it relaxed? You know, what can you do to bring it into a nice rhythmical balance that's flowing with life? 60 seconds. You can do it in the loo if you want to, don't want people, or you don't want people to see you. You know, if you've got screaming kids around, you can plonk them in front of their favorite toy, and you're guaranteed at least a minute before they start nagging you. In that time, you can breathe. Breathing, essential. It's mindful. And when you start focusing on what your breathing's doing, you bring that practice inside and you make it a mindful one. Another way, another tip to really help live life fully is showing gratitude on a daily basis. Now, you will have all seen my book, The 21-Day Gratitude Challenge. I know some of you have taken it and had some great results already, so you'll know what I'm talking about here. But gratitude is not just about being grateful or saying thank you for the things around you. It also helps you to be grounded. And that's quite essential, because when we're showing gratitude to the people around us, to the world, to the places and things around us, it actually starts connecting you to those places. So if you're walking through the park on your way home, just be grateful. Say, wow, isn't it beautiful to be in this park? And immediately you're going to feel that sense of grounding and connection to that park. And that's going to help relax and calm you and open you up to live life more fully. But more than that, a random act of kindness to a stranger is really going to connect you to humankind on a whole. And, you know, it's not just the benefits of feeling rewarded, but it's also, once you're doing that, it releases those happy hormones and attracts opportunities to you. And so, really, giving back or showing gratitude really helps. And I mean, I spoke a little bit now about connecting to the people around you, but that's also about, that's the third way, sorry, And that's about giving back to the source of inspiration. Because when you're doing a random act of kindness, or you're feeling that reward that I spoke about, that's really releasing those happy hormones, getting all of that going on. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And just simple things about giving back to the source of inspiration. If somebody helps you think in a different way, and you think, oh, I didn't think, that's made me think in a new way. Share that shift and say, oh, do you know, Sally really helped me think in a new way today. That's awesome. Thank you. Because that random act is showing gratitude, which we spoke about earlier, and you can see why I've got the two linked in there. But it's also about giving back to the source of inspiration. Do you know, if you've read a great book, or you get something out of a group or something that you enjoy, say thank you. Go back to that source of inspiration, because in doing that, you're going to connect with the other person. You're going to ramp up their happy hormones as well, because how lovely does it feel when somebody says thank you? So it's a two-way gift that keeps on giving. So go out there and give back to the source of inspiration, because sharing really is caring. The fourth way is about challenging yourself in a realistic way. Now, all of us, whether it's work, whether it's our business, whether it's our family, whether it's life in general, we all want the highest standards possible. We all want the best for ourselves. But sometimes when we get overwhelmed and we feel that we're not reaching those goals and objectives that we spoke about last week, when that happens, part of that could be you're not taking enough action, which is one of the things we've spoken about in previous videos a few months ago. But also, sometimes it can be because we're setting that bar unrealistically high. And if you ever thought or noticed how puppies are trained, or when you go to show jumping and they're training horses to jump hurdles, they don't set the bar there for the first one and make the puppy or the horse jump over it. No, they start on the ground with putting some poles there, and horse riding, those are called trotting poles, because it also helps you when you're sitting on the horse to feel how it's changing when it's stepping over something. Then you have a few trotting poles and one level up, and you ride the horse and you feel the change and you go, oh, I did that. And then it increasingly gets higher and higher the more confident you grow. And that is a much more realistic way of challenging yourself than actually going straight in for the 6-foot-high jump first, falling off the horse, getting upset, that kind of thing. So the key here with this way to help you live more fully is, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling that things aren't working out, check where you've set that bar and is it realistic? If it's not, lower it. There is no shame in that. All it means is that you're taking it back a few steps so that when you do get to that 6-foot-high one, you clear it with ease and grace, because you've built up each challenge realistically. You've got the confidence, you understand what you're doing, all the changes involved and everything. So that's way number 4. And way number 5 is one you will have heard time and time again, and I will continue to say this until there is no more breath left in my body. But celebrate your success. It is really key to celebrate success, because this brings you back to that state of awareness. This brings you back to that sense of progress. This brings you back to that place where you go, I've achieved that goal. I've actually done it. And it's through having that awareness of what you've done for yourself, what you've done for your family, your colleagues, your clients. All of that connects you to a wider world and gives you that sense of meaning. It gives you that sense of belonging. So, if you want to progress and live life fully, these are the 5 tips again. Breathe, show gratitude, give back to the source of inspiration, realistic challenges, and celebrate your success. Now, as it's such a beautiful sunny day out there, I want you to think about those things as you're sitting in the park, and then come back and tell me which of those 5 ways you are applying in your life today. Get ready for next week where we close off this beautiful session of this month of how to live life fully. And of course, get ready because from June we start going from our new home on the Soul's Compass business page. So until next time, be you, be great, because greatness is your destiny. Bye.